driver and you've ever been stuck in a traffic jam or overtaken by some loony on a motorway, there probably lurks in you the spark of a desire to climb into a racing car and burn up Brands Hatch, to flash down the final straight with nothing in front of you except the checkered flag or possibly a tail ender that you've lapped. Yes, you too could be a grease-spattered, champagne-spilling, hugged and garlanded world champion king of the road. But whatever their fantasies, most people are content to let James Hunt be James Hunt, because they suspect that there could be a tiny bit of work involved, certain skills required. And after all, how many world champions can you think of who are dead? Even so, there are still some bold spirits with the nerve and spare cash to come here to Brands Hatch for a trial drive or a short course in race driving. On the whole, they're a pretty butch lot. But here's one who's different. Pretty, yes, but by no means butch. She's Margaret McEwen-King, and she's already acquired some fans, among them her 5 children.
Margaret, you appear to be a very accomplished driver. Have you been doing this for a long time?
No, in fact, I started at the beginning of May.
How did it come about?
Oh, it's something I'd always wanted to do, but for various reasons haven't got round to. And then my road car, was written off. So instead of buying another road car, I decided that I'd spend the insurance money and buy a Formula Ford.
When you say a road car, what do you mean?
Well, my Austin Maxi, my family runabout.
And you got the insurance money and decided to spend it how?
Well, I decided that I would first of all come down to motor racing stables and take a course there and see if it was worth my while carrying on. And after going through some of the classes there, I got more and more interested and made reasonable progress. So I thought, yes, I'd spend the rest of the insurance money on a car of my own, because that's the way. If you're going to make progress at all, you've really got to have your own car in the end of the day, so it seemed like as good an excuse as any. Actually, she's tired.
Of course, being a racing mum does pose some problems that James Hunt or Nicky Lauder have never faced. During practice, it's sometimes necessary to make an emergency pit stop and, taking up pins and napkins, attempt a new style of racing change. Most people would be frankly amazed that you can be a racing driver and have a family of 5. How on earth do you manage it?
When it comes to a race, which is usually at the weekend, of course, generally we all troop down en masse, and, the elder ones help. They're very good at putting a jack in and helping change the wheels and so on. It does take a bit of organisation. I mean, you have to get up jolly early to get this lot ready and down.
Isn't it a bit irresponsible of you as a mother to be a racing motorist?
I hope not. I've thought about this a lot in my own conscience, and I don't think so. I think if you feel you've got to do something, and it's in you to do it, then you should go out and have a try at it.
What about the risks?
The risks are, in some ways, no different to going out on a public road anyway. I've done what I can to minimise them. I've gone to a good motor racing school. I've learnt the basics. I'll continue from there. And quite honestly, you don't get very far in this field unless you're A, safe, and B, quick, and I think it's in that order.